Hey guys, Kitty here, and this is Halloween. This is Halloween. Now that we got the obligatory reference out of the way, it's October, which means it's Halloween, which, unpopular opinion, I'm not a big fan of. I also don't like pumpkin flavored anything. But what I do like out of the month of Halloween, because apparently on Twitter, Halloween is a month now. By the way, follow me on Twitter, is the lore. Monsters, ghosts, ghouls, and beings that have been feared throughout the ages, especially vampires. You've already read the title, which means it's time to kick it with the man in red once again, as this Halloween, we review...
Ariel, you motherfucker.
Oh my fucking god. Steven, what are you doing here? I have a review to do.
Nigga, you told me I'd be the first person you do a review with, and instead you do it with Nick and some other chick.
They were dub reviews, Steven.
So, nigga, it was still reviews.
Oh my fucking... Okay, fine. We can do a review. Whatever you want, as long as you get off my channel.
Anything?
Anything as long as it's Halloween related.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, I think I know just a show then. It has two of the best things anybody can ask for anyways. Vampires
Oh, well, I was just about to review a show with a vampire.
and sexy girls with panty shots.
Son of a... Before we get started with this review, spoiler alert, I don't like this show. I think it's bad. I think it's tasteless. I think it's a piece of shit.
How can you not like it? You got bad bitches, titties, panty shots, and I thought you were gay. I still hate that word, panties, for some reason.
Me being gay has nothing to do with this. You know what? Never mind. It's impossible to talk to you. Just start a damn review already.
Okay, the story starts off with a young pimp.
He's not even a pimp.
He had them hoes, though, be real.
Fine, whatever. I really wish I didn't write this script with you.
The story starts off with a young pimp named Sakune Ano. After failing his test to get into high school, his father stumbles upon a flyer for a boarding school while he was drunk. The school is called Yokai Academy, and luckily Sakune is accepted at the last minute. When Sakune reaches Yokai Academy, this dry-ass school with no allowed trees or fucking Wi-Fi.
Why are you here?
To get an education, let me talk. Sakune is run over by a girl on a bike named Mocha, and quickly finds out she's thick as fuck and she gives him a hickey. But Yokai Academy is also not your normal school, but a school for monsters. A place where your teenage kids can learn to coexist with humans in a world hidden from them. Somehow Sakune was able to enter the school without alarming the magic that keeps it hidden, and now, with the help of his monster friends, he must hide the fact that he's human in a monster world, and if he's found out, he'll be killed. Also, Mocha's a vampire.
The story is your average everyday slice of life harem, but with monsters. Skune is a normal kid in a strange new place who's just trying to be a normal kid. But it's hard when you have monster girls who want to jump on your dick and monster boys who wants to kill you for being friends with said monster girls. The anime follows a very literal monster of the week formula, which is way too formulaic. Every episode there's a problem. A monster is causing trouble, and it's up to Skune and his super hot kick-ass monster friends to save the day, with Skune giving a hero speech, pulling out Mocha's Rosario, bringing out Vampire Mocha to fix this shit. And in the end, everybody learns a lesson about friendship. A real plot doesn't come in until the end of each season, which seems very out of place with all the happy-go-lucky fun times we've had.
That's true, but Sakune was pulling all the hoes, and he had a main bitch. He gets my respect for that, but he too much pussy to fuck any of them, so I don't fuck with this nigga.
Save it for the characters, Steven.
Oh, soft ass nigga. But anyways, the story was kind of stupid for me because every episode, this nigga Sakune found himself getting his ass whooped, neck bitten a few times in the episodes, hypnotized to be a dumb, mindless zombie for a random bitch's curry. And how the fuck did his sister get into school on the episode when humans are not allowed anyways in the school?
Well, he got into the school.
All I'm gonna say is they need to up that security, or Wolf Among Us security guard having that school.
The story is generic. It's your everyday school harem slice of life, but with action and monsters. The actual plot is out of place because it follows its own formula to a T and feels rushed because it comes in at the end of every season. The happy-go-lucky fun times are nice, but this isn't the anime to do so. It would be better if it followed a better plot that was actually provided for them, but I digress.
The main characters consist of Sakune, Mocha, and their friends. Sakune is your average, normal, everyday human kid who's in their very not normal world. He quickly adapts, however, thanks to his friends, and now he's just trying to lead a normal school life while trying not to get killed. Sakune is your average nice guy harem lead with copious amounts of hero speeches. In other words, he a plain ass nigga.
Mocha is sexy as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. But with her nice personality and her being total waifu material, she has a literal dark side. When the Rosario around her neck is taken off,
She becomes a bad bitch.
yes, Steven, she becomes a badass. I personally like Dark Mocha over normal Mocha a tiny bit more in this anime, only because she has more smarts and personality over normal Mocha, while not being in the series as much. Also, Mocha is a vampire.
Kurama is a succubus who wants all the men to fall head over heels for her, but only has eyes for Sukune. Man, she's a bad bitch. I smash even though she got to kill you afterwards. It was kill you? It was a sex slave. God, I hope it was a sex slave. But anyways, Kurama's main character trait is that she hates Mocha and Yukari, loves Sukune, and wants, as Dashi would say, that deal.
She's a slut.
Hey, that's my wife.
She's the wife of my wife.
Nigga, what?
Moving on to Missouri, who is my waifu and best girl. Fight me. Missouri is the quiet girl of the harem. She starts off as a stalker who you wouldn't mind stalking you, to quickly becoming a part of Tsukune's friend group. She's the cool and level-headed character of the group. Like, literally cool. She's a snow fairy.
Yukari is the lolly of the harem. I personally do not like her because she is just a child. Listen here, I'm black. I was always taught stay in the kid's place. And this child over here trying to be bent over and piped down by a nearly grown man. If you don't sit your fast ass down somewhere, that ass.
She is a child. She's 10.
Moving on to Coca.
You didn't even get into Yukari's character.
Oh yeah, she a bitch. A witch.
You're just shit-talking characters for the sake of shit-talking them.
Anyways, Coca is Mocha's little sister, who we don't see until season 2. Coca's story is that she wants her sister back, and it's not that she wants to bring Mocha back home from school, but she wants the more powerful vampire Mocha that she grew up with. I don't know why, probably because that Mocha wasn't such a pushover, or it was a sparring that she had.
And then there's Jin. I fucking love Jin.
Ain't he that horny ass werewolf?
Yeah, he's like my male wolf counterpart.
I'm gonna just let you take this one.
Thank you. Anyway, I fucking love Jin. He's my second favorite character in this show, next to Missouri. He's your average perv who hates the harem lead, but damn if he isn't a fun time with his character and energy. Like, what else can make this guy so cool? Thank you! The animation was done by Studio Gonzo. The main problem that I have with this animation is that it is filled with bright colors where I feel like it's not needed. There are scenes where I feel like the colors should be darker, more faded and dull to match the monster school setting, the serious moments in the fight scenes. But they don't. They just change the background to be more red and dulling the colors a tiny bit.
Oh my fucking gosh, the fight scenes were just awful. It's like they were just too lazy to make something real, but they said, look, let's make her be able to win every fight with one kick. And they had the nerve to add a timer saying how long the battle lasted. Like, this supposed to be Dragon Ball Z or something like that. If you don't, and then the Mocha and Sukune scenes got so much detail. Mocha, Sukune, Mocha. Like, how did that get so much? Like, explain to me.
You cannot deny that the music is infectiously catchy. From the openings to the endings to everything in between, because they sing in this show for some reason. The music is the best part of the anime. I personally favor the second opening over the first, and the first ending over the second.
My opinion, the music wasn't really catchy like that to me, like something I listened to out of anime, but it wasn't bad, unlike Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood with that dope intro.
The anime does have a dub that was provided for us by the good people over at Funimation, and the dub is a solid one, with Alexis Tipton playing Mocha and Colleen Klinkenberg as her counterpart, Brina Palencia as Kurumu, Monica Rial as Yukari, Tia Ballard as Best Girl, Ian Sinclair as Jin, and an extremely wasted Todd Habercorn as Skune. You have a solid cast, make it for a solid dub.
My final thoughts are this show has good and bad, but mostly bad. However, if you're attracted to anime boobs and panties, I still hate that fucking word, this is the show for you. Ariel, it's your turn, nigga.
I hate this show. I really hate this show. This show has a lot wrong with it, and I mean a lot. But I mostly hate it because it is the poorest adaptation I've ever seen. Trust me when I say I've seen poor adaptations, but at least those adaptations tried. You shouldn't judge an adaptation by how well it follows the source material, but how well the product is on its own. And this anime isn't a good product. I read the Rosario and Vampire manga, and it's my favorite of all time. The manga wasn't an ecchi slice of life harem. It was an action and adventure story with a well developed romance, character relationships, and even a pretty solid and well developed, heavily implied lesbian relationship. This anime isn't Rosario and Vampire, yet I love it. It's a huge guilty pleasure for me because of how unfaithful it is. I love harems, ecchi, sexy women who can kick my ass, and this anime gave it to me with a laughable amount of panty shots. Do I recommend it? No, not really. The only reason why I would recommend this to anybody is if they're looking for junk food that they want to turn their brain off for a minute. But if you don't want junk food, but a good story with good characters, then skip this and read the manga. Okay, Steven, you got what you wanted. Will you get off my channel now?
Nah, fam, you're stuck with me for the rest of the month.
The fuck? You know what? Fine, fine, fine. But for the rest of the month, I'm calling the shots. My channel, bitch.
Bet. So what's next?
Oh, I know what's next.
Which is...
Oh, Steven, don't you know that good things come to those who wait?
I, I, I don't like this. I got a bad feeling.
Subscribe and tune in next week to see more.
And subscribe to me on YouTube at VisionaryTV.
And you ruined the ending.
真っ白な羽が今降り注いで目の前の景色ごと奪うプロローグ Hey guys, Kitty here, just to say thank you for watching the video, and before I go, I just want to give a quick and huge shout out to my good friend Steven, aka Visionary TV. I've been wanting to make reviews for a while, and I just haven't had the motivation to do them until I thought about the Halloween reviews, and I wanted to do them with a friend, and he was the first person that came to mind. I asked him, and he said yes, so he'll be joining me for the rest of the month, and I honestly cannot thank him enough for doing these reviews with me. So I'm just here to thank him and give him a shout out and tell you to check him out. He has a YouTube channel called Visionary TV where he does gaming videos and a lot of fun stuff like that. So if you're into gaming videos, voiceovers, etc., definitely check him out. I'll link him in the description below. And that's about it. Remember to hit the like button and drop a subscribe so you don't miss next week's video. And until next time, I'm out.